I do like it how they made him have extra sets of wings.
Yeah. I also am amused by the fact that he wields a giant bell
I know,
for a
the
weapon.
bell.
Bell on a chain. I wonder if we get to fight him later.
I wonder how many of all these books. What are you doing?
Feasting! Let me have my fun.
Perhaps your threat will keep him in line.
Doubtful. Would you trust him?
I'm not the one that has to. Also, trust isn't part of a Watcher's vocabulary. Present company included, of course.
Ugh, insufferable ghost.
Nope.
They're just working around here and a skeleton sitting beyond. What?
They're
Okay.
too busy idly sharpening their swords and staring at blank scrolls.
I wish there was some kind of script on them.
Truth is, I haven't told any of my. The truth that I haven't told any of my troops is, I'm illiterate. All of these are blank, as you can well see. In fact, I'm quite blind, as are most angels. Glasses haven't been invented yet. True travesty.
They do have those glowing eyes. Justice.
Okay, well, it doesn't look like there's anything else to ransack from there. But that's...
That whole saying, though, is about justice not seeing bias.
Yeah. Is there anything? The frame rate is wacky.
Oh, hello, Fury. You're looking radiant and flushed with blood rage.
I have no time for you, demon.
No, you're a very busy horseman, with people to go and places to slay, I'm sure. But I was wondering if in your bard-worthy travels, you happened across an artifact, nothing special.
An artifact. What does it look like?
Well, it's a trinket, really, a novelty crafted by the birds, sort of a cross with pointy edges and... I may have lied. It's not a trinket. But please cut me a break. A demon has to eat.
I found it. It's mine.
I'll pay you 1,000,000 souls for it.
Souls are your currency. Sharp objects are mine. No deal. However, you might be of service to me. Have you seen the undead angels and demons?
Ah, the unlife. Sadly, yes. Those who were once beyond mortality deserve better. Now, I have no lost love for the birds, but that's just wrong.
We're done then. If you hear anything, do let me know.
Does nothing shake you? Do you not feel any empathy, watching those who once loomed so large robbed of the very force they sought to control? Life.
Perhaps after I find out why they're trying to kill me, I'll make time to feel sorry for them.
My, she's cold. Intoxicating. What a hot-headed demon that is. Take
I
your
thought it was
time.
funny that he said people to go and places
as you
to
wish.
slay.
To slay,
This
yeah.
will be fun as you wish.
I wonder if that was a
Please take
typo
your
in their
time.
script and he's just like, let's stick
No,
with it.
no.
Or
I
it's
have
Vulcan.
definitely said that before.
Hmm?
Like, I've definitely made that kind of, like, weird wrong flop.
Because it's supposed to be
phrase.
people to see.
Yeah.
Places to go and people to see. Not slaying. But in her situation, it's slaying.
What is he... I really wish over the course of this, we'd actually see this thing, like, take
What
shape
do you
and form.
need? Aiming to lay down
Unfortunately,
a
no.
mighty heart around?
If after every sin you come back and more of it's been built.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Didn't
there should
think
be
it
more
was
people.
possible, but now, you're even deadlier.
Oh, so salvation is straight up just a weapon at all times. Huh. I thought it would be kind of like a separate and not so useful thing. Like, You remember how you couldn't upgrade the gun in the previous games?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently you can upgrade this one. Fragment of... Main thing I'm trying to decide is, which ones do I upgrade?
You seem to favor fire most of all, but you don't use fire like the nunchucks.
Didn't think it was possible. Oh, oh, what beautiful havoc you'll wreak with that.
Because I could upgrade.
Because you always
all
use your
these.
whip.
Yeah, I should probably keep Barbs of Scorn upgraded.
Oh, oh, what beautiful. Didn't think it was possible. But now, oh, oh, what beautiful havoc you'll wreak with that.
Okay.
Interesting. All right.
And
Let's
we
see
can-
what I can do for you.
You still need more artifacts for that?
Yes and no.
Didn't think it was possible. But now, some of my best work.
And is that for getting a max? What's the achievement?
So, can you restore the balance? So we have the Balanced Leviathan. Fear me, Reaper, the Leviathan of Styx will seal your damnation. So every time I break an object, I get 15 lurchers, souls, and then I
Interesting.
recover
Take
some
care.
amount of HP per
And,
second.
Watch your back, eh?
The next
I've
question
been
is,
aiming
whoops,
into it. All right.
how many more
Let's see
demon
what I can
upgrades do we have?
for
And what
you.
do we want to do? Oh. The problem is I actually kind of want Angel on... Oh, wait, no. I want Demon on this one. Maybe
Okay.
that'd be worth it. Because extra arcane damage with this weapon includes counterattacks. Or we have this for the drop chance. Maybe I'll... The problem is I don't know how many artifacts we even get over the course of this
Yeah,
game.
maybe throwing everything into making a balanced Leviathan was a little too premature.
I'm not
but-
too bugged by it.
Because the unfocused ones have nothing,
Interesting,
but then you start
And,
treading down the
watch your
demonic or
back,
the
eh?
angelic paths.
Yeah. I'll think about which one I want to do next, because one's like more damage and the other one is...
How are people faring? Can you talk to them? I think there were the two back there that were... Oh, can you glide or is there a branch? Ah,
a new place we
That's
haven't
new.
been to yet. Not really sure what's over here. I just remembered that this was a zone we hadn't been to yet.
well, it goes to this. What's around? Oh, wing point.
Yeah.
That was a very narrow.
That was very narrow.
No miss.
It was... Okay, so it goes in here. I think there's anything else out this direction.
Go inside the skyscraper.
I love these giant roots.
Mm-hmm. And how the dirt fills everything. Ooh. Right over there. Or just grab.
Yeah. I wish to some degree they had actually just done way more on, like, maker architecture and stuff in all of these worlds. Because the maker stuff, by far, is the most interesting, visually. I don't mind post-apocalyptic Earth. But it's
yeah.
I don't know.
I want to know more about what angel and demon societies are like outside of battling on Earth. Because when we visited the demon realm and the angelic realm in Darksiders 2, it seems like the demon realm was just a massive castle over lava, and
it was a massive wrecked castle, too.
right, that too.
But admittedly, that was
After
corruption.
So, yeah. And the angelic one, there must have been a library. There must have been buildings designated for particular purposes. But yeah, I just want to know what they do outside of war. Do they eat? Do they have crafts? I mean, okay, so they probably all do craft. How else would you get the exceptional stone carving in the demon realm and like metallurgy, and then the angels have absolutely gorgeous fixtures to everything. But so aside from craftsmen, oh, person right there.
And they hadn't gotten found? Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything else up. This might have just been an exploratory zone, nothing more. Yeah, I don't think I see
I like
anything
the music here.
else in here. Yeah, I turned down the sound effects further.
Oh no!
No, it's fine.
Oh, wait, that was just a spiral from the same spot. Okay.
Yeah, this whole area was just bonus exploration, nothing fancy.
Big knot net.
Whole tree is a big knot.
Wait, is there an upper spot?
Doesn't look like it.
No, look to the left. Oh, okay. I thought that maybe was an alternative route.
Nothing.
An alternative route. Ha.
R.
I just thought of that one.
Whoa. Nah, nothing up there. Looked like it at first, and it's like, no. Most definitely not. Oh.
Yep. Here,
There was a swing point. Okay, there... No, it doesn't look like there's anything else around here, because this was just a room for people to hang out in. Hey, they fixed the chairs.
That they did.
Cool.
They probably had to scavenge for new ones. Hey.
Oh, farming for souls. Look, 15 souls every time I break a thing.
Okay, and they're... I want to take a look around. No. They're using pallets. They're...
I would have died out there if it wasn't for you.
I could finally sleep safe.
I'm glad I'm not out there anymore.
And that's the girl you just saved, isn't she?
Probably.
On the bed. Because she has the puffy coat.
I mean, everybody kind of has a puffy coat.
Which is funny because we've been trying to find you a winter coat and none of them are nearly puffy enough.
Oh, I don't even want a puffy coat. I just want something where the sleeves aren't like the synthetic slick stuff. Because that's really cold. Like, when you first put your sleeves...
The interesting thing is I've grown up all my life with...
But you
ones
always
that-
wear long
What
sleeves
would you
everything.
ask of
Like,
I always do.
you are currently wearing a long sleeve something, right? Yeah. I very much am not wearing a
Take
long
your
sleeve
time.
something.
A
Okay.
wise decision.
So, the reason why,
What's wrong? Did the price for items go up?
it went up by 125 when I bought that small healing shard.
Is it because you've been buying too many of
No,
them?
that's the
As you
first
wish.
one I ever
This
bought.
Will be fun. As you wish. Please.
That is
take
so
your-
mean. This game really does punish you if you suck at it. Like, hot damn.
Hmm?
Well, buying healing items should not become...
Should not increase the price of all healing
no,
items.
because, like, imagine if you were bad at this game. Like,
Well, he's probably gonna cackle to himself, supply and demand.
I mean, that's true, but, like...
I'm literally the only one buying things
I'm having
from
a
you,
frustrating
Logren.
time of this just because the game's a little
I
bit...
could end you right now. You give them to me for free. She'd probably
Two can play at this game, jerk! Ha
she'd probably do the whole, you know,
What you gonna do
forfeit
now,
your wares
boy?
or forfeit your
Okay, I
life.
gotta upgrade this thing. A lot. Oh, we're on the other side of the Merc Gross.
We are on the other side of the merc. Oh, that one's not on a mushroom.
Okay.
I like how it ricochets off nearby objects like the ambulance. Well, you got your ranged weapon. Thank you, angels.
The price that raises is the limit of the items you can carry. I don't think so. We can check to see if it changes. But, if the price does rise every single time you buy a healing item, that'd be miserable.
Now, that's definitely a risen angel. It has a glow. There's flesh hanging off the bones. Ugh. Yep, and on.
Okay.
Whoa!
Didn't know it had
Had
that.
a beak move.
That's okay. I'm getting better at fighting these big guys. It truly is groups of small enemies that wreck me. Which is why this thing is incredibly helpful.
There's a black angel.
Oh, dang it.
One of the ones with the red eyes.
Alright.
Mushrooms are gonna be problematic.
Ow.
Oh,
Wow, they can clear distance.
Yeah,
way
he
better
just
than I ever
jumped
can.
forward. Oh.
I'm not getting the perfect dodges, but I'm getting a dodge. There we go.
There, that's nice. Oh,
Oh, didn't
Aw.
work. There we go. Okay. Piece of adamantite. A lot of corrupted angels around here. I guess they went full in on the corrupted angels, because at this point the regular angels won't fight me anymore. Quote unquote.
right. Because now you have an alliance.
There we go. I might forsake fire for lightning.
I'd like to see you in at least one cutscene with lightning as your hair
Okay.
color. Because I've noticed that since you acquired fire, most of the cutscenes thus far you've...
Oh.
Oh.
You can charge it with the elements. Aha.
Oh. So is that gonna drop the box? Nice. Dude.
Insurance will cover it.
Well, I assume that's to help you cross whatever body of water that was. Well, disgusting water. Makes me wonder if this is all the undeath, or if there was a nuclear power plant nearby.
Man, that really doesn't do a
Also,
whole lot of damage, does it?
Is nuclear waste green? People always like to make it neon green in fiction. But
I don't know.
Don't know if that's the actual color of nuclear waste.
Hey, has anybody here been around extreme amounts of radiation? Let us know.
Because I thought I heard from somewhere that it
I
doesn't.
can stun lock them with the...
It doesn't actually glow. Among other things.
Because I have never once been around
This is probably-
radioactive anything. So it's kind of tough to tell.
My dad has those really old kits that you were able to get in the 50s as kids. Block kits. And they have pieces of uranium in there. I don't know how pure it is. But he was always tempted to maybe someday get a little Geiger counter just to see if it would actually set it off.
Turns out it's been rotting his brain. Oh!
Well, it's been in our basement since childhood. But it's really, it's a rock only about half an inch long.
Now I can fight these stupid bees. Now I can just kill them. Ain't that handy?
Ooh, Obscurus enhancement.
Okay, radiation does not glow. Radioactive watches glow because of a special pigment that converts it into visible light. Oh, yeah. I remember hearing that. That's like,
So, it must take in some kind of...
Yeah.
the radioactive, like... It wouldn't necessarily be the same way that kinetic energy can make things glow. But...
This reminds me of my teacher. Was it my health teacher? It was one of my teachers when I was in, middle school. She was undergoing chemo. And... Let's see. She was undergoing chemo, and they... I guess... Oh, shortcut.
Swing point.
Yeah. And when she, that'll set him on fire.
Yeah.
Okay. Staying away from that. She said they had, like, a blue dye.
Oh.
That was kind of a part of it?
Well, so when my father had to get tested for his, like, artery health, you know how they do those cardiovascular tests?
Yeah.
What they do is they actually do put a radioactive substance into your bloodstream, and they have monitoring devices that do show up blue, but I don't know if it's just the imaging software or if it is the actual pigment itself. I don't know. But they use it to trace how the blood flows and if there's any weak points or spots that are clogged, whatnot. Yep. Yeah, the nuclear stress test. Nuclear. I remember in elementary school everyone was doing the whole, like, nuclear.
Yeah, well, that was to make fun of Bush. Because that's how you pronounce nuclear.
Yeah, because it's yeah, their way was nuclear versus nuclear.
It breaks my brain a little bit, actually. Because I'll, like, second guess myself. I'm like, okay, which was the wrong one? And yeah, sometimes I have to sit there for a bit being like, oh, I'm gonna sound stupid if I say it one way or another, so I'm just gonna not say anything for a while.
Oh, it's
angels.
another one of those guys.
Oh, so that isn't one of the angels, that's...
It's one of the corrupted ones.
Well, he's gone.
Throne guy. Actually
Nice
succeeding.
job, Throne you lore. Okay. I'm just gonna hide in here.
Eh. Did that damage you, or you were behind something? So
Yeah.
You're behind the wall.
I'm throwing you, lore.
Peekaboo.
Ah!
Wow, he just teleported around that wall.
You're no match for me.
I don't like anything to do with this creature.
The whole thing with the stomach opening up and just intaking food whole. Ugh.
Yeah. Well, we don't even know if it intakes food whole or if
Or
it's...
is it just an attack?
Angels... when you get fat as an angel, you know how they do, like, gastric bypass surgery and whatever? Well, Angel's version of gastric bypass is counterproductive and horrifying.
Wouldn't it be weird if it was something where, in order to avoid enjoying taste, you just... Never mind. That's kind of weird.
Oh, that's cool. So if you charge it
Just
up,
having
it'll hit
food injected into
multiple. Gross. There's a book I read about that, actually. That, while they were in, like, cryo sleep, they still needed, like, low levels of sustenance.
Yeah. The last couple years of my life, of his life, sorry, my great grandfather couldn't swallow or chew
Yeah.
really well, so they had to pretty much give him a tooth. That was when I was a kid.
The man that I am named after, from my mother's side of the family.
I'm having chocolate.
Move your hands away from the microphone.
Yes, I will.
But the man I was named after on my mother's side, he was either throat or stomach cancer. I don't really remember which. But, oh, there's an item through there. I saw the glow through the wall, and I was like, all right, I guess I'll just swing and grab it. But yeah, he had throat or stomach cancer or something like that. And so they had him on an all, like, liquid and vitamin diet. And then eventually it was just... I think he starved to death. Which is horrifying, but... Oh, hey, Volgrim.
People are like, Wanderbot? No, Carl.
Yeah. Oh, okay, good. So it's not a point of no return.
Yum. I had a chocolate. That'll help. Ginger chocolate's so weird.
I kind of wish it had been futuristic humans that had gotten murked in this universe. You know? Because, like... I think it would have been so much more interesting.
It would have been interesting if humans with their technology were actually a viable fighting force against demons.
Not even necessarily
Greetings.
that.
This will be fun for both of us. As you wish. Take your time.
Oh. I should probably
A
buy the
wise
angelic artifacts.
decision.
I need those. Probably buy Unfocused Rage or the Healy thing
Do make sure they scream.
later. Oh,
Horsemen.
and probably pump the rest in. Go through. Welcome back, Volgrim. I need you for things. Hello, welcome back.
This
I wonder if he gets mad at you if you
as
keep
you
going in
will.
and out. Probably not.
For now.
I'm just gonna make it so my evade counters are deadly.
Nearly avoided that slash.
Yep. I wonder if we get the a poison ability that lets us walk through poison unimpeded. Probably not. But no, the reason why I wanted humans to have been like a sci-fi civilization that went down is largely just because...
You want prettier environments.
Yeah, industrial complexes like this just, it doesn't do anything for me. Whereas, like, you saw Horizon Zero Dawn. Like, some of it was just basic, like, industrial building, nothing too interesting. And some of it was wild. And I really liked that.
Yeah, like the holographic imagers and the creatures themselves were made out of advanced robotic components.
And, like, the massive super foundries and a bunch of other stuff. And, like, we might want to go back to Volgrim. Now that I'm thinking about it.
For what?
Upgrading this thing. It's my, like, single most deadly weapon when fighting these, like,
Fighting
ranged
long
jerks.
range. Ooh. What,
Yeah,
what
I'm
are
gonna...
those symbols? That's just the same symbols on a red background. I don't think that necessarily means demons. Beware.
Yeah.
They have a demon skull on top.
Yeah, that's weird. I wonder if they thought about that. Or if they just went with rule of cool, this symbol looks cool.
It might just be a different regiment of the angels, maybe, and they spiked the tops of their flags with demon skulls.
Ah,
A fatal error occurred.
that's a new one.